here in Angola, back in the days when we didn't have many things, people that worked in the oil industry usually get to travel a lot. So I wanted to be like, I want that. I actually started by falling in love with oil and gas because of my father. So my father is a petroleum engineer. I've always told him that I wanted to be his boss. In 2016, there was a licensing round. There was a big fuss, a lot of companies, local companies, all bid for concessions. But then there was a change on the concessionary level. They canceled the whole licensing round. So 2016, we were all happy. We're going to start working, but then it was canceled. So lucky for us, they started again in 2022. And this is what we're doing right now. We were lucky to gain back the concession that we had become chosen to be operators in the past, which is on the Kwanza Basin, Kwanza Onshore. My pitch to the international investors, especially in the US, I was able to convince them that the onshore is untapped. And people usually look at the offshore because the big Chevrons, the big Exxons, the major oil companies are all offshore. But I told them that, look, please come and help me out at Alfort with this onshore opportunity, because we're talking about a basin that is unexplored, that in colonial times had produced close to 100 million barrels, and it just stopped its production because of the war. So I told investors, look, there is an untapped potential that is there for to be discovered. And after our initial results from the interpretation that we're doing, everybody's quite happy. We're planning on investing close to 30 million, okay? And right now, from the initial interpretations, we're already looking at potential recoverables in the likes of 80 to 100 million barrels. So this is unheard of for the Kwanza Basin. We're not even done studying the entire concession. Only a small corridor that we determined that would be the most prolific one. But we're quite excited, exactly because for a small company like us, looking already at, these type of results, this could put us easily as one of the largest private indigenous companies. Being a petroleum engineer, people don't like to hear, but we have to realize that oil will be around for some time, but in a way it's a dying industry. Don't get me wrong, we will have oil for a long time. I don't even like to talk about energy conversion. I prefer to talk about energy addition, because the world is changing to artificial intelligence, and the requirement for energy has been already confirmed because it's increasing. So we are going to need all sources of energies. Even at Alfort, this is something that we're trying to do, right? We're starting obviously with onshore fossil fuels, but the idea is to transition also to green energy. We already have some projects on our portfolio in terms of with solar, as well as carbon sequestration technologies that at one point were unconventional, and slowly they're becoming more and more conventional. Alfort in 5 to 10 years will become the largest private-owned company, in my opinion. I'm a firm believer that we need to diversify our economy because we are heavily dependent on the energy sector. And so we need to be able to use what we're getting from the energy sector to really jumpstart the other sectors. But let's not kid ourselves. The energy sector will continue to be dominant for quite some time. So I think Alfort, as we move on, will play a bigger role into that contribution to the Angolan economy. Again, that excites us. That's very exciting.